Ben Simmons isn't elite. Ben Simmons can't shoot. Ben Simmons belongs on the Shanghai Sharks. So I just wanted to do a video to see what would Ben Simmons' career be like if he was actually able to shoot the three. This will be a career re-simulation starting from the 2017 season. I've given him the tendencies and skill attributes of a 2017 Damian Lillard. It's probably too many pull-up threes if I'm being completely honest, but I want to know, what would Ben Simmons be like? What would his career end up as if he actually knew how to shoot the three? So I'm not going to do anything else. I'm not going to touch anything. I let everything be handled by the computer other than this immediate screen right here. Ben Simmons is going to play 37 minutes, be the point guard with Joel Embiid center, and maybe they can actually form a formidable team on the 76ers when Ben Simmons can shoot. These are his updated tendencies, and I'm also using a great 2017 roster. I will put it up on the screen. It's by Dude Magood, and most of the other rosters are absolute ass. They only trade the players to where they are now. They don't change the ages or the attributes or anything else. So shout out to this guy. The spot up three is crazy, of course, because Damian Lillard is absolutely nutty. I didn't give him any badges. This is just who he's going to be for now. He's a 19-year-old rookie. He's an 85 overall, a little high, but what you going to do? Ben Simmons was a #1 overall pick, greatest prospect ever, LeBron James 2.0, and he just is not. He's 6'11". Three-time NBA All-Star, NBA Rookie of the Year, absolute stud, Defense Player of the Year candidate every year running, but he just can't shoot. So this is the simulation of what would happen. What would happen if Ben Simmons could shoot? And at the end of the season, Russell Westbrook is the MVP, putting up 33, 10, and 8, almost triple-double numbers. Owen Barnes is, Rookie of the Year is going to be broken this year. Trez Harrell is 6th Man of the Year, the Clippers still. Giannis is Defense Player of the Year. Rondé Hollis Jefferson is most improved. I doubt that. Yeah, not really. Steve Kerr is, of course, Coach of the Year, the 99, 99, 99, 70, and 12. Unbelievable Golden State Warriors. And Joseph Jackson is bald. All NBA first team is Russ, James Harden, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Marcus Cousins. Second team is Steph, Damian Lillard, Kevin Durant, Giannis, and Joel Embiid, our man. All NBA third team is John Wall, Kemba Walker, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Karl Anthony Towns. All defensive first team, there is our man Ben Simmons, up to an 89 overall. Russ, Giannis, Kawhi, Andre Drummond. Defensive second team is Chris Paul, Eric Bledsoe, Jonathan Isaac, LeBron James, and Rudy Gobert. I'm sure the rookie screen isn't even here. So let's see how our man did after all. What kind of stats did he put up? 19, 6, and 8. But his shooting splits, 48%, shooting 35% from the three-point line, shooting 70% from the free throw line. This is what I want to see. Ben Simmons is up to an 89 overall. His stats overall are down because he's shooting more, which is honestly better overall. In simulation, he's a glitch, of course, and then in the playoffs, he plays normal. In real life, you know what happens when he goes to the playoffs. He's basically getting Giannis to put up a brick wall. He doesn't even want to shoot. He's ashamed of shooting, but you know what? This is a video game, and he's going to be a clutch, studly, Dudley player. So we made the playoffs at the 7th seed, taking on Boston. Who you got? Wait, they benched him again? No, they're playing him at the 3? Come on, game. Stop doing that. His secondary position is going to be... We'll make it power forward. I think that's what they have in real life, so he doesn't get benched. I don't know why they always want to bench Ben Simmons. Now they're playing him at the 4. This game's done. They have TJ McConnell starting. Not even Markelle Fultz is starting. I know, bust himself, Markelle Fultz is on the team still, but can you please? Can you not? And if I even try to change it, the auto-generator doohickey is going to change him back to whatever. You know what? Ben Simmons is now playing the point power forward. It is what it is. Taking on the Celtics, the Kyrie Irving Celtics. Marcus Smart is starting. They have Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum coming off the bench. All right, game. Let's see how Ben Simmons does in this series. He goes up 4 games, sweeping the Boston Celtics. Ben Simmons put up 32, 15, and 13. Holy crap. Joel Embiid, 44 and 10. Man, what a duo they could have been. Taking on the Indiana Pacers, Corey Joseph, Oladipo, Bojan Bogdanovic, Domantas Sabonis, Miles Turner. Yeah, they were a fun team. They're always a fun team. They just never get over that hill. And the 76ers do win 4-1, taking on the Charlotte Hornets with Kemba. Was this when the East sucked? Where's LeBron? LeBron got beat by the Sixers? Really? He put up 14, 9, and 7 in an elimination game. All right, well, it looks like in the first year of Ben Simmons shooting, they're going to go to the finals, and we barely beat the Charlotte Hornets in 7, taking on the MVP Oklahoma City Thunder. Russell Westbrook, Paul George, Hoodie Mello. Oh, no. So if Ben Simmons could shoot, he'd win his rookie year. Oh, they got beat. Well, there it is. Russell Westbrook, NBA Finals MVP. Like I said, this is a video game. I've got everything auto scouted, auto computer handled. So I assume Ben Simmons is on the team for the long haul. Of course, the CPU could trade him away at any time because they're an absolutely nutty buddy. And it looks like he is still on the team, 90 overall. Joel Embiid right here as well. The roster is going to look like this. Markelle Fultz is now starting at the point guard position. At least they're semi-intelligent. JJ Redick, Robert Covington, Ben Simmons at the 4, and Joel Embiid at the 5. Darius Saric, Rashawn Holmes. Just get too many centers, you know? What's the best way to win a championship? Get 6 centers. Duh. Well, all right. So we came second in the championship, losing the championship to the Thunder, and now they have us power rankings 22nd. Really? 16th for NBA.com. And Eric Boner has us. Yeah, yikes. 22nd. Well, his stats looking okay at least. Jesus Christ. He's got a 95 layup, 84 3, 93 mid, 69 free throw. Nice. And his potential is 91. You know what? So he's already reached basically his peak potential at age 20. I wonder if I can update untapped potentials and try to send it to it. Anyway, this is going to be year 2 of the Ben Simmons Can Shoot Challenge. Simulation and whatever. And at the All-Star team selection, I know it says Ben Simmons 3-time All-Star. That's because this game is, you know how it is. Ben Simmons made his first All-Star in the simulation on Team James Harden alongside Anthony Davis, Giannis, Kevin Durant, John Wall, Russell Westbrook, Cliff Paul, Andre Drummond, Kevin Love, Joel Embiid, and Bam Adebayo. There is Ben Simmons making All-Star in only his 2nd season. Currently, he's putting up probably incredible numbers. 20 points per game, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 0.6 blocks, 3 turnovers. That's not terrible. 3 turnovers to 8 assists. I can live with that. Field goal percentages, he's shooting over 50%, and 3-point percentages, 38%. Free throw percentages, 70% still. I'd like to see that get boosted, but of course the CPU is in control of untapped potentials, free throw trainings, whatever you want to do in the regular season. There's nothing I can do about that. I apologize. I'm sorry. Don't be mad. But his stats look great. His plus minus is the highest on the team. He is a studly Dudley player. See you at the end of the year. And at the end of year 2, James Harden is the MVP, putting up 39 points per game, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. Holy crap, 50, 40, 90. Luka Doncic, Rookie of the Year, 16.9 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Yeah, he's on the Knicks. Weird. Ricky Rubio is 6th Man of the Year. Giannis is Defensive Player of the Year. Bam Adebayo is Most Improved at 20 and 13. That looks pretty good. Mike D'Antoni is Coach of the Year of the... Jesus, I don't know. Maybe the Knicks? And Joseph Jackson is still bald. All NBA first team, James Harden, Steph Curry, LeBron James, Giannis, and Karl-Anthony Towns. Second team is Russell Westbrook, John Wall, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, and Boogie Cousins. I love to see that. All NBA third team is Kyrie, D'Angelo Russell, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Andre Drummond. All defensive first team, our man Ben Simmons. All defensive first team, John Wall, Giannis, Kawhi Leonard, and Andre Drummond. Second team is Dejounte Murray, Russell Westbrook, Jonathan Isaac, Anthony Davis, Rudy Gobert. All rookie first team is Luka Doncic, Trae Young, DeAndre Ayton, D'Anthony Melton, and Jaren Jackson Jr. Second team is Wendell Carter Jr., Mo Bamba, Marvin Bagley, Michael Porter, and Jerome Robinson. Pretty good. We ended up 4th in the conference. Not exactly ideal. I think we're along the top. In the East, everybody's just kind of fighting. The Magic are somehow here. They drafted Shea. Still have Aaron Gordon, Nikola Vucevic. They signed DeAndre Jordan and Enes Kanter. Just can't have enough centers, can we? And Mo Bamba's there. The Raptors have Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, Pascal Siakam. I mean, I guess. And the Bulls, number 1 overall. The Bulls are the new glitch. They got LeBron James coming to take on Michael Jordan's legacy. Wearing number 24. You love to see it. Player stats. Ben Simmons was incredible. 20.6 rebounds, 7.7 assists, 2 steals, 0.6 blocks, 3.1 turnovers, shooting 50% from the field, shooting 7 threes a game, 38%. Again, it's not perfect, But you know what? Him just shooting threes in general is a sight for sore eyes. Only shooting 69% for the free throw line. Nice. And here they are taking on the Boston Celtics again. Kyrie's still here. Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum finally starting up to an 89 overall. Gordon Hayward here playing the 4. Al Horford's still here. Again. Jaylen Brown coming off the bench. Not sure how I feel about that. Marcus Morris Sr., Jordan Clarkson, JaVale McGee. By the way, what did the Celtics do, or the 76ers do for this team? They basically kept everybody. Rashawn Holmes, Dario Saric. They brought in Wayne Ellington. So they didn't make a single goddamn move over the offseason. Kind of gross if you ask me. Well, anyway, let's see if we can beat the Celtics again. Probably not. And we lose in 7. Ben Simmons in the elimination game put up 13, 7, and 7. Not ideal. Kind of underperforming this team. We have 290 overalls, right? 94, 92, and then a whole bunch of crap. Yeah, this front office needs to start making moves happen. Anyway, the finals is going to be the MVP James Harden put up 40 points per game in the finals. Holy crap, 99 overall. Ousted the Chicago Bulls with LeBron James. How much did LeBron put up? 21, 8, 9. Gross. James Harden, Cliff Paul put up 31 points. Man, imagine that, Rockets fans. Instead of getting the number 2 overall pick, if Cliff Paul and what's his face actually worked out. Brutal. Well, that's season number 2. Just another lost season. How are the league leaders? Holy crap. LeBron James is still kicking at 34 years old. Damian Lillard doing beautiful things up here. Rebounds. Are we at least top in assists? How far down is Ben? 8th in assists. How about steals? Where is he? 6th. Not ideal, Ben. You need to start progressing, and you need to start progressing now. If I can turn off automation for the very last thing for, I'm good with everything else, just training. Can I do that? Team options? No. In-season contracts, trades. I just want training. That's it. Untouchables, trade block, target list, new season player waivers, new season full roster. How about this? And then maybe I'll be able to affect training. Anyway, let's go into the off season. Whole bunch of shit that I'm not able to do. Very nice. Look at this beautiful simulation screen. Never seen it before in my life. Probably never will again, unless we do another weirdly failure career simulation and it just didn't work. Well, cool. This is going to be the new team for year number 3. Markelle Fultz still running the point up to an 83 overall. JJ Redick, Rocco is still here. Basically the same starting 5. They didn't make a single move. They just brought in Gerald Green, Mr. Nine Fingers himself. Do you guys just not want to win? Is that what's going on? Should I force a trade? Maybe I won't. Just kind of disappointing. Anybody else around the league? Bucks still have Giannis. Bulls obviously brought in LeBron James and Mo Bamba. Look, these teams are actually doing stuff. Philadelphia, the hell's wrong with you? Kawhi Leonard on the Cavaliers. Okay. Celtics, they lost Kyrie, but Jason Tatum's up to a 91. What do you want? Rudy Gobert's on the Clippers with Trez Harrell. Why? Grizzlies have Isaiah Thomas, who's a 91 overall, all 5'9" of him, alongside Marcus Gasol. All right, Hawks, DeAndre Ayton. Oh, they didn't even let me pick who's the drafts. All right, we're 1 year behind. I apologize. Big boards. How do I update the draft class? There it is. We're gonna have the Zion draft class. Okay. So we lost one season because I'm an idiot, but it is what it is. Everyone's used to that, right? This must be our draft. Peja Tomasevic. Hopefully he'll be as good as Peja Stojakovic. Anyway, this is going to be this team for season number 2. Season number 3, we'll see how they do. And Ben Simmons in year 3 is now starting on the All-Star team alongside LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Giannis, and Kyrie Irving. What a good career he has had thus far. The rest is James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, Boogie Cousins, Steph Curry, John Wall, Bradley Beal, Kristaps Porzingis, Bam Adebayo, Kevin Love, Nikola Jokic, Damian Lillard, Karl Anthony Towns, Cliff Paul, Paul George, D'Angelo Russell, Joel Embiid, and Yusuf Nurkic. Probably putting up Incredible stats, right? Still second in scoring, 23.2 to Joel Embiid's 23.4. Markelle Fultz is up to 20. They almost have a big three going here. Interesting. Putting up 6.6 rebounds, 8.6 assists, 2.4 steals. I think that might be leading the league. 0.7 blocks, only under 3 turnovers per game, 51% from the field, 41% from the three. Holy crap, can you imagine Ben Simmons being a 40% free throw shooter? He's only 21 and still 69.9% from the free throw line. Nice. How is that with respect to steals? Because James Harden is fucking nutty. Rebounds, ridiculous. Assists, how far down are you? Ricky Rubio on the Cavs, gross. 7th in assists, but steals we must be. There it is, first, beaten out Kawhi Leonard himself. Blocks, yeah, pretty interesting. And James Harden is again the MVP, only putting up 36 points per game. Having a down year, James. 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 50, 40, 90. Dylan Conley, the guy I forgot to update in the draft class, is Rookie of the Year. Derrick Rose, 6th Man of the Year of the, what is this, the Mavericks? Yeah, wonder who he's backing up. Kawhi Leonard, Defensive Player of the Year on the Cavs. That just don't look right. Kirk Burks, Most Improved Player. Okay. Mike D'Antoni is Coach of the Year, and Joseph Jackson is still bald. All NBA first team is James, Russ, LeBron, Giannis, Kat. Second team is Steph Curry, and Ben Simmons made his All NBA second team for the first time in his career. Only 21 years old. Kevin Durant, Luka, Nikola Jokic. Third team is Kyrie Irving, D'Angelo Russell, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, Boogie Cousins. All defensive first team again is Ben Simmons, stud. Dejounte Murray, Kawhi, Giannis, Boogie. All defensive first team. Up to a 94. Huh. All defensive second team is John Wall, Russ, Jonathan Isaac, Anthony Davis, Andre Drummond. All rookie first team is a whole bunch of creative players and Kevin Huerter. Okay. All rookie second team is, I believe Elise Johnson is a real player, right? Yeah, he's on some team. I don't remember. Anyway, for team stats, we're led in scoring by Joel Embiid. Ben Simmons is down a little bit, but look at this. 3 guys averaging 60 points per game for the team. Rebounds is at 6.5, assists is 8.4, steals is 2.1, and 3 turnovers per game, shooting 49.6 from the field and 39.3. So his percentages went down a little bit, but his free throws over 70%. That's what you want to see. All right, and how did these 76ers do? They are 6th in the power rankings at 1532, and standings-wise, they are 3rd behind the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, yes, D'Angelo Russell, John Collins, but also no. And Karis LeVert is fine. And the Orlando Magic, who have Shea, Jonathan Isaac, and like 6 centers, right? Yeah, okay. Patty Mills is their best guard off the bench. And then Aaron Baines again. All right, game. Whatever you want to do, whatever it is. Taking on the Indiana Pacers, Michael Conley is here. Oladipo, Sabonis up to an 86. Brought in Jonas Valanciunas. How many fucking centers does every team need? Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, let's see if the 76ers can get out of the first round. They do in a gentleman's sweep, taking on the 7-seeded New York Knicks. They have Luka Doncic. They still have Kristaps Porzingis. They have Serge Ibaka and Thomas Bryant. Who's your backup point guard? Gerald Wright Foreman. That is the first guard off your bench because, oh my God. Ben Simmons or Markelle Fultz is going to feast on Javon Carter. Or TJ McConnell, apparently. I don't know what they keep doing to these rotations. Idiots. Anyway, going to the Eastern Conference Finals is the 76ers in 7. Taking on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Yeah, we've looked at this fucking Magic team like 70 times. I just want to see how horrible are you. Anyways, it's 1-1. It's 2-1. I kind of want to hop in at some point, see how Ben Simmons does with the 3. Down 3-2. Are we even going to go to a Game 7? They get swept in 6, taking on the Rockets, and James Harden is going to win another MVP, 91-99. How old is Cliff Paul? Are you not hitting regression at all? Brutal. And the Magic win. Okay. Nikola Vucevic off the bench is MVP, put up 18-6. Bro, 2K simulation is fucking dumb. Anyway, let's just skip on down to the next season. Obviously, I'm not in control of anything. We're just here to observe, watch, and enjoy how the 76ers do. And here in year, what is this, 4? We have J.R. Smith. And everything else is the same. Rashawn Holmes, Darius Saric, Omari Spellman, and Wayne Ellington. Gerald Green is on the bench. This team just refuses to do anything. Did you do anything with the mid-level exception at least? You did. J.R. Smith is it. All right, game. I kind of want to just trade for a competent. Wait, they lost T.J. McConnell. Oh, no. Can we start Markelle Fultz at the 2? Is that, are you going to get mad at me if I do that? It's frustrating not having Ben Simmons starting. I don't know why they never say, oh, we're going to have Ben Simmons. It's fine. We're going to let everything ride. It's just Ben Simmons isn't a power forward. It's not what he is. And now the coach is Isaac Davis. What a dick. Are they at least good power rankings? Is the 76ers going to do anything? Probably not. We are 15th for NBA.com, and I'm sure Eric Boner has us there as well. Absolutely middle of the pack, somehow with 294 overalls and an 86 overall number 1 draft pick, Markelle Fultz. The team can't do anything. Great. And Ben Simmons is starting on the All-Star team again alongside James Harden, Giannis, Kawhi, Boogie Cousins. On the other side, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Karl Anthony Towns, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving. For the reserves is Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal, D'Angelo Russell, Brandon Ingram, Joel Embiid, Jason Tatum. Other side is Russ, John Wall, Isaiah Thomas, wow, Paul George, Bam Adebayo, Nikola Jokic, and Luka Doncic on the Knicks. Okay. Currently, the Philadelphia 76ers are the 1 seed, and Ben Simmons is the number 1 scorer on the 76ers, 26, 6.7, 8.6, 1.8 steals, 50% from the field, 40% from 3, 67% from the... Just ignore that, okay? Just ignore his free throws. He's always going to be a bad free throw shooter. It is what it is. He's too damn tall, all right? He has to, like, throw it like he's playing darts instead of shoot it. And you know what? If Ben Simmons could shoot, he would win the NBA MVP. Wow. 27.6 rebounds, 8.4 assists, 53% from the field, 68% from the free throw line, and 41% from the 3. MVP year for our man, Ben Simmons, with shooting. Zion Williamson is Rookie of the Year of the Cavs, of course, 27 points, 8 rebounds, really. Tobias Harris is 6th Man of the Year on the Pistons. Who's he backing up? Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year. Most improved is Mo Bamba on the Suns. This is just weird. Lloyd Pierce is Coach of the Year, and Dylan Shaw is the Executive of the Year. All-NBA First Team, MVP, Ben Simmons, best player in the league at 22 years old, 95 overall. James Harden, Giannis, Kevin Durant, Karl Anthony Towns. Second team is D'Angelo Russell, Damian Lillard, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and Nikola Jokic. Third team is Russ, Steph, Kawhi, DeMontis Sabonis, and Boogie Cousins. MVP and all defensive first team. Look up how many players have been able to do that. Dejounte Murray, Jonathan Isaac, Giannis, and Boogie Cousins. Second team is John Wall, Russ, Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, Bam Adebayo. All rookie. First team is Zion, up to an 86. Jesus. Brandon Clark, John Morant, up to an 86. Bull, and Eric Pascal. Second team is Rui Hachimura, Tyler Hero, Jackson Hayes, RJ Barrett, and JD Towns. I doubt that last one. So for an MVP year, wow, Ben Simmons was absolutely incredible. Not quite good on rebounds, third best on the team, but assists 8.4, Markelle Fultz at 8, 2 steals, 53% from the field, shooting 9.8 threes a game and making 41% of them. Beautiful. 6.7 free throws, still only just a hair under 69%, but you know what? I can live with this. I can live with an MVP Ben Simmons who shoots fucking 3-pointers. That led us, the 76ers, to number 1 in the East, 55 and 27, 1 game over the Luka Doncic's. And power rankings, it says they're second to the Rockets. Better record overall. They traded away Cliff Paul for Kyle Lowry, one aging point guard for another. Nick Batum is here. Clint Capella is still here. And yeah, this team definitely has what it takes to go all the way, taking on the Brooklyn Nets, now an 8 seed. D'Lo, Caris LeVert, John Collins. What's wrong? This team is 99 overall, isn't it? Yeah. Simulating through round 1. And they win in a gentleman sweep fashion, taking on LeBron James. LeBron James versus Ben Simmons versus LeBron James 2.0. Who you got? Zach LaVine's still here. That would be a fun matchup for LeBron. Lauri Markkanen, Mo Bamba, Patrick Beverley on LeBron James's team. Oh no. Kind of want to see this matchup. If it goes to an interesting Game 6 or Game 7, we will definitely simcast. Hop in if we need to. Looks like the 76ers are going to get whooped. Down 3-2. On Chicago's home court. On the house that Mike built. And the house that LeBron James adopted in this version. Looks like they're going to get absolutely demolished. Going to a game 7. LeBron James versus LeBron James 2.0. Who do you have? I hope the Sixers win. Looks like a good game going into the 4th. Going into the 3rd. Back and forth, back and forth. Going into the 4th. Back and forth, back and forth. Still 110, 112. Nobody can score. Now the Bulls are going up big. Ben Simmons is choking. What is he doing? Down 10. Down 10. Oh, no. We lost in 7 games to LeBron James. That figures. Markelle Fultz put up 42. Ben Simmons choked 18, 4, and 10. That's not what you want to see from your MVP candidate. And Zach LaVine carried LeBron James. Saved LeBron James's legacy, if you will. Chicago, Orlando, New Orleans. How is New Orleans number 1? They have Anthony Davis still. Oh, and Boogie Cousins. Could you imagine if that worked out? Interesting. Anyway, the Rockets are champions again because James Harden is a glitch. 38 points per game. So I changed some things. I hope it doesn't simulate the entire offseason, and it looks like it's going to, but, well, that just happens. That's just the way it is. At some point, we're going to need to see the Hall of Fame retirees and all that shit, but it just, the settings that I'm slowly turning off are getting completely ignored. That's cool. Roster, trades, in-season, the draft. Can I stop simming the draft? I turned off qualifying offers, hoping that would let me actually hop in, and it doesn't look like it does. I'll turn off the draft. Maybe it'll let me fucking go into the off season at all. I don't know what settings I modified to update them. Whatever. You know, we're going into the whatever season we're in now, and the roster is the exact same. Yeah, you know. Brought in Nickeil Alexander-Walker, I guess. Yaz gets whooped in the playoffs by LeBron James, and you don't change anything. You don't try to update anything, and this is why the Philadelphia 76ers are a dumpster fire. For the drafts, we have projected number 1 overall pick. Really? Okay. We need to get, I believe 2019 was the last roster, so we need the 2020 class, which isn't here, which is dumb. How do we get the 2020 draft class? Sure. Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, you know the names, you know the usual suspects. Still not doing anything here. Just a very disappointing front office that we're seeing. And I believe this might be Ben Simmons' last year unless he signed an extension. It is. Ben Simmons as his final year of his deal. Joel Embiid, the player option is glitched out. This game sucks. Fucking 2K stinks, alright? This game is the worst game. Can I fix this before it becomes a problem? So that was the max money I could offer him. Hopefully it's fixed before it becomes a problem. Anyway, we are going into the season, the final year of MVP Ben Simmons. Do the 76ers put enough pieces around him, or is he going to go somewhere else? James Harden is back to being the MVP, 34, 6, and 3.8. Bernie Dixon is Rookie of the Year. Montrezl Harrell, 6th Man of the Year for us. Oh, really? Defensive Player of the Year is Jonathan Isaac. Chandler Hutchinson, Most Improved. And Billy Donovan is Coach of the Year. Executive of the Year is John Murphy. All NBA First Team is James Harden, D'Lo, Giannis, Luka, and Karl Anthony Towns. Second Team is Ben Simmons, our man, making his second team, not his first team, not MVP, but he's still doing incredible. Trae Young, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, and DeAndre Ayton. Third team is Kyrie, Steph, LeBron, Zion, and Bam Adebayo. How old is LeBron? 37, still a 97 overall. All defensive first team is our man Ben Simmons still. Deontay Murray, Jonathan Isaac, Anthony Davis, and Mo Bamba. Second team is Russ, Alonzo, Giannis, Kawhi, and Boogie Cousins. All rookie first team is a whole bunch of made-up players and Isaiah Roby, and there's nobody on the second team. We are the 5 seed this year. Not ideal, as you can see. Power rankings, we were 8th at 48 and 34. Kind of fell off at the end of the year. Ben Simmons had a little bit of a down year. 24 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists. Joel Embiid, 22 and 10. Markelle Fultz, 21 and 8. I mean, the team is good. Ben Simmons is averaging 2.3 steals per game, shooting 50% from the field, shooting 38% from 3, a little bit down, and 75% for the free throw line. So a career free throw year, but overall a little bit down. I'm not sure if you take that. Yeah, this is his worst free throw year, or his best free throw year ever. But a little bit down from that MVP campaign that he had last year. Did he lead the league in steals, though? That is my question. James Harden, Kat, Kyrie, Zion, D'Lo. Steals went to Kawhi Leonard, beat him out by 0.2. What you gonna do when you get beat by Kawhi, huh? Cry about it. How are we doing in assists? Because they're sharing it with Markelle Fultz. I kind of want to see Ben Simmons go to a new location. Anyway, down here at the 5 seed, taking on the Indiana Pacers again. They now have Dejounte Murray, Victor Oladipo, Cam Reddish, Juan Hernan-Gomez, Jared Allen. Some good players. I don't expect the 76ers to lose at all. And they barely won in 7. Okay, taking on the 8-seeded Hawks, who don't have, Trae Young. They have DeAndre Ayton, and they have the Suns team is here. Booker, Ayton, Culver, Jeremy Grant. And they upset the Cleveland, Zion, and Kawhi Leonard's. Doesn't make sense, let me tell you. 2K simulation don't make sense. We're going to simulate through these, just see if we can get into a clutch game, get into an important game, and simcast in, probably hop in, because this might be the last year that Ben Simmons plays in the 76ers uniform. Now taking on the 2-seeded New York Luka Doncic. They have Yogi Ferrell, still have KP, so this is the New York Mavericks, I guess. Yeah, I mean, they're a good team. It is what it is, but we have Ben Simmons, we have Markelle Fultz, and we're down 2-0. Really, Ben Simmons can't cook Kristaps Porzingis alive? I don't know about that. I bet I could hop in and just absolutely demolish the unicorn. But it's not going to happen. The 76ers get throttled. Wow. And the Knicks are going to the playoffs, taking on the Suns, and that's just the way it is. Trae Young on the Suns, 36 points per game, is the NBA MVP. So I've tried turning off multiple settings now, and it just simcasts right through the playoffs and the offseason. Thanks, 2K. I don't know what else I can do. Well, here we are at the next year. I don't even know if Ben Simmons is still on the team. Looks like he re-signed for a mega deal. 4 years, up to $46 million through 2028. Ben Simmons, Fultz, Nickeil Alexander-Walker's here. This team just isn't making trade. You know what? I want Ben Simmons to go to another team. I want them. Nobody wants him. Okay. Nah, why take a 24-year-old, 25-year-old Ben Simmons who can shoot the 3? Nobody wants that scrub. For power rankings, they are 5th behind the Warriors, who still have their big 4. Jesus. Utah Jazz, who have Colin Sexton, Donovan Mitchell, DeAndre Hunter, the GOAT, Alex Pokusevski, who looks nothing like his new character model, Jabari Parker, Pacers, gross, and the Thunder, who brought in Ja Morant. Where did our man Russ go? So they have Ja Morant, Paul George, and Marvin Bagley. What a weird squad. Meanwhile, the 76ers are just here doing fucking nothing, not getting any help for Ben Simmons. I think it's time to make the move. Let's go. Fultz at the 2. Yeah, Fultz at the 2. Just maybe something will happen. I don't know. It's been fucking disappointing watching this team play. So Fultz, Ben Simmons, Markelle Fultz, Robert Covington, Amari Spellman, Joel Embiid. Good enough for me. And Steph Curry is the MVP at age 35, put up 23, 7, and 3. I don't know about that, but I guess the entire league scoring is down. Did they fuck up the shot clock? I bet you they did. Tyrese Halliburton, Rookie of the Year. Isaiah Thomas, 6th Man of the Year. Jonathan Isaac, Defense Player of the Year. Most Improved is Sekou Doumbouya. Tyronn Lue and Brandy Harrison are those guys. All-NBA first team is Steph, Trey, Zion, Giannis, Karl-Anthony Towns. Second team is Russ, James Harden, Luka Doncic, Marvin Bagley, and Bam Adebayo. Third team is D'Lo, Ben Simmons now on the third team, not ideal. Kawhi Leonard, KP, and Dylan Conley. All defensive first team is, of course, Ben Simmons, Lonzo, Jonathan Isaac, Anthony Davis, Bam Adebayo. Second team is Russ, Dejounte Murray, Giannis, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Mo Bamba. All rookie first team is Tyrese Halliburton, Devin Vassell, Danny Avdija, Gabriel Neal, and Aaron Nesmith. Second team is James Wiseman, Jalen Smith, Anthony Edwards, Alex Pokusevski, and Obi Toppin. The 76ers are now the 3rd seed in the standings. They are just behind the Pacers again and the Cavaliers again. Tom Fields. It's literally just Kawhi, Zion, and then other. They have 4 center. This game is so dumb sometimes. As for player stats, they're fucked up, so I'm going to have to go fix that because I guess they fucked up the shot clock because the NBA simulation loves to do that. We'll turn off rule changes once this is over. But Ben Simmons now put up 16, 5, and 5. I don't know how to deal with that, but 52% from the field, 38% from 3, and 72% from the free throw line. Yeah, just... Why are there rule changes? Why do they allow that? I know it's kind of fun when you look at it, but it's also really dumb. Anyway, taking on the Boston Celtics, Tyrese Haliburton, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Marcus Morris Sr., Trez Harrell, Danilo Gallinari. I'm a little disappointed that Ben Simmons didn't resign somewhere else, go somewhere that is trying to help him win, but it is what it is. Taking on the 2-seeded Indiana Pacers, Dejounte Murray, Victor Oladipo, Cam Reddish, and DeAndre Ayton. Pretty much it. A couple creative players here. I bet you 76ers are going to lose, but they shouldn't. That's just the way it is. And the NBA Finals MVP is once again James Harden. He's just got a stranglehold on the MVP, on the NBA. What is this bullshit? So I put simulate everything through, but they literally only give me this screen. That's dumb. I don't know what I got eliminated from. All right, game. Whatever you want to do. Apparently the off seasons are all fucked up unless you literally do it yourself. Anyway, free throws and of course untapped potential for Benjamin Simmons. Get him up to a 99. Why? Fucking not. For this year's power rankings, we are third. Roster's gonna look like this: Ben Simmons, Markelle Fultz, just no changes. They brought in Tony Snell. Oh, thank God. And Boban and Terrence Ross. Oh, praise the heavens. The 76ers are doing something to help Ben Simmons. And created player Dylan Conley is MVP, 24 years old, 95 overall, put up 20 and 13. I did revert the rules. They had the 35-second shot clock on because they're dumb. Pat Willis is a creative player and rookie of the year. John Wall is 6th man of the year. Jonathan Isaac, defense player of the year. Most improved is Anthony Edwards. Tyronn Lue, coach of the year. And Joseph Jackson is still bald. Ben Simmons up to a 97 overall, all NBA first team. Russ, Giannis, Zion, Dylan Conley. Second team is Steph, Jamal Murray, AD, Luka, DeAndre Ayton. Third team is Malcolm Brogdon. Really? D'Lo, Kevin Knox. Really? Marvin Bagley and Kat. All defensive first team, of course, Benjamin Simmons, 25 years old. Lonzo, Jonathan Isaac, AD, Nerlens Noel. Good to see that. Defensive second team is Dejounte Murray, Russ, Jaren Jackson Jr., Giannis, and Mo Bamba. Rookies I don't really care about. So, the 76ers didn't even make the playoffs this year. Holy crap. Ben Simmons had a legendary year, 27 points, 6.7, 7.8, 2.4 steals, 0.5 blocks, 3.7 turnovers, not ideal. Shooting 50% from the field, 39% from 3, and 73% from the free throw line, but they didn't make the playoffs, and I'm thinking it might be time to trade away Ben Simmons. You know, your star talent hasn't gone as good as far as you wanted to, and now all of a sudden they're nobodies. They don't even make the playoffs. Well, it's time to go. DeAndre Ayton does win the finals. The Pacers are the champions, 26 and 17. Incredible numbers. I did fix some of the stuff. On to NBA retirements. Nobody interesting. Marc Gasol, Jeff Green, Nick Batum. Yeah, just good to have that here in case Ben Simmons decides to retire out of nowhere. The NBA draft we're going to skip over. See if the 76ers draft anybody good. They get a 75 overall at pick number 3. That is incredible. And a bust at pick 11 in the second round. So the question is, does anybody want Ben Simmons? Huh? I think he's on the untouchable screen, which I can't affect right now, but we'll see at the beginning of the year. Onto training camps. Onto training camps. Onto training camps. Onto training camps. It does this simulate through like all the off-season bullshit now, and it does it in slow motion because we actually get the screen. Auto-generate, I don't care. Onto training camps. We need to send Ben Simmons to untapped potential, get him up to a 99 overall, and free throws, because we need to get his free throw up and advance to the next season. Where the power rankings, the 76ers now have another good player on their team. They are number 5 in the power rankings for NBA.com, and number 5 for Eric Boner, behind the OKC Thunder with John Morant, Bradley Beal, Paul George. Holy shit. Behind Kawhi Leonard and Zion. Behind Russ, Devin Vassell, Dario Saric. I don't know about this team. John Wall's the 6th man of the year. Gross. And behind the Pacers, who are all of a sudden glitches. Lonzo Ball, Victor Oladipo, Joe Harris. Yeah. This is going to be the team. You know what? Because they have a young draft pick, I want to see them go one more year. What position does he play? Is this the guy? Plays small forward. Bro, fucking start him. Are you kidding me? Fuck Rocco. He can sit on the bench. Put him in for Terrence Ross. Hopefully they don't fuck up these minutes and they'll actually pay attention to what I tell them to do. I don't know about it because, again, you don't want me to be in charge of your roster. I'm just here for the Ben Simmons experience, but he's up to a 97 overall. Love to see it. We'll give it one more year. If they don't win the chip, then Ben Simmons requests a trade. It is what it is. Dylan Conley is the MVP, 26, 16, and 6. Great year from him. Cam Hayward, Rookie of the Year. Dante Torres, 6th Man of the Year. Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved is Max Stevenson. Mike D'Antoni, Coach of the Year. Joseph Jackson, still bald. All-NBA First Team is our man Ben Simmons, now up to a 98 overall. 26 years old. D'Angelo Russell, Zion, Luka, and Dylan Conley. Second team is Trey, De'Aaron Fox, Giannis, AD, and Nikola Jokic. Third team is Colin Sexton, John Morant, Jalen Smith, Marvin Bagley, and Bam Adebayo. This guy's just a creative player, right? I hope so. All defensive first team is, of course, Ben Simmons, Deontay Murray, Jonathan Isaac, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Lorenzo Well. Second team is Matisse Thybulle, Lonzo Ball, AD, Giannis, Mo Bamba. Rookies don't care about. And let's go on to the playoffs. So they are the 7th seed. I don't know what's wrong with them. 98, 90, 77 rookie, Omari Spellman, Joel Embiid, 94, Cody Zeller, 85 off the bench, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 83. This is a good team. They just don't seem to mesh well together, and I think it might be time to blow the whole thing up. Player stats, of course, led by Ben Simmons, 29 points, 6.8 rebounds, 9 assists, 50% from the field, 39% from 3, 76% from the free throw line. He's almost a perfect player. I don't know what else to do with them. Taking on the New York Knickerbockers. It's basically the same team. I think they beat us last year. What you gonna do? NBA standings, we were way down here. I don't know why. Behind the Magic, behind the Nets. Ben Simmons is a glitch. I don't know what you want me to do. Anyway, simulating through the round, we're probably gonna lose. And yeah, that's just embarrassing. They can't even get out of the first round with Ben Simmons. He can't carry a team. Is that the problem? And the Pacers win again? Really? Can we just trade Ben Simmons now? Does anybody want him? We can't trade him. It's fine. Player retirements. LeBron James is retiring at the age of 40. Still an 88 overall. So is Cliff Paul, Lou Williams, Drew Holiday. Going into the Hall of Fame is, of course, LeBron James and Cliff Paul. And Draymond Green's getting his jersey retired. Holy crap. DeMar DeRozan went back to the Raptors. Holy crap. Interesting stuff. Ignoring the draft. Rookie signing. They got a 72 overall 21-year-old Frederick Weber from Ohio State and a 68 overall bust in the second round. So I'm going to take Ben Simmons off Untouchables list and see where we can move him because this is not working out. This whole 76ers experiment isn't going to go. Now there's one more year left. So ideally they just play out the contract, but who knows? And if you don't know, now you know. Ben Simmons needs to fucking win a chip. He needs to go somewhere where they actually want him. You know what I mean? So if we go to the trading block, take Ben Simmons off. What could we possibly get for the best player in the NBA right now? RJ Barrett, Yusuf Nurkic, Jackson Hayes, PJ Washington, Jamal Murray. Swap him on the Nuggets. Who do the Nuggets have? Is this realistic? Probably not. Zach LaVine, sent him to the Bulls. Now that. Oh, that's right. LeBron retired. And Fournier. He only has 1 year left. I guess we'll let him play it out. I guess. Just don't re-sign him. 76ers, don't re-sign this man. He needs to go somewhere that actually wants to win. Not this fucking hellscape that is Philadelphia, where your head coach is Antonio Lang. The rookie is starting at small forward. What's his potential like? Is he even worthwhile of sticking around for? Probably not. Only up to a 77, potential B+. Yeah, that's role player. Dorian Finney-Smith is now, yeah, this team needs to go. This team needs to blow up. Ben Simmons is the only bright spot, 98 overall, MVP caliber player. Can he carry them? They say he can. He's third in the power rankings. Behind the Cavs and the Jazz. They have Donovan Mitchell again. Interesting. And third for Eric Bonner. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Trae Young is MVP, putting up 37 and 8. Glenn Hunter, Rookie of the Year. Sixth man is Dante Torres. Ben Simmons, Defensive Player of the Year. I think this is the first time we saw this screen. Incredible numbers as well. 25, 8, and 8 on 50, 80, 40 shootings. 2.6 steals per game. LaMelo Ball, Most Improved. That is not LaMelo. Just look at his fucking face. Taylor Jenkins, Coach of the Year. Daniel Wells, Executive of the Year. On the All-NBA First Team is Trey, Colin Sexton, Zion, Giannis, and Dylan Conley. Second team is Ben Simmons, John Morant, Luka, Aaron Nesmith, and DeAndre Ayton. Third team is D'Lo, Anthony Edwards, Jalen Smith, Marvin Bagley, and Karl Anthony Towns. All defensive first team is, of course, Ben Simmons, Deontay Murray, Jaren Jackson Jr., Giannis, and Mo Bamba. Second team is Anthony Edwards, Lonzo Ball, Jonathan Isaac, Anthony Davis, and Mo Bamba. So the 76ers didn't make the playoffs, but you know what did happen? Ben Simmons signed a fucking contract extension. Look at this. 5-year mega deal. Why? Your team sucks. I don't know what to do about this. I feel bad trading him because it's not going what the career simulation is, but come on, he's put up 25, 8, and 8, and he can't even get his team to the goddamn playoffs. They need to go their separate ways, man. Incredible numbers. Joel Embiid is still doing great in assists, 20 and 12. He's just regressing a little bit at the age of 32. Markelle Fultz has put up more assists than Ben Simmons. That's not what you like to see, but Ben Simmons is a studly dudley defender, 2.6 steals per game. 0.8 blocks, shooting 54% from the field, shooting 43% from three, and shooting 79% from the free throw line. He is an absolute legend, and it can't make the playoffs. It hurts to see. Is he anywhere recording points? Not really. Rebounds? Not really. Assists? He's way down here, 11th. He's just the best steals per game player, I guess. How about field goal percentages? No. How about 3-point percentages? No, he's way down here. I don't know what you want to do. Whatever. Just let the playoffs play out. Once again, without the Ben Simmons-led 76ers, it is what it is. Pacers win again. DeAndre Ayton is like your 3-time back-to-back-to-back NBA champion. Whatever. Retirements. Klay Thompson is retiring. Serge Ibaka. KCP, who just got robbed. And Jimmy Butler going into the Hall of Fame. That is an interesting one. How is Jimmy Butler going into the Hall of Fame, but Klay Thompson isn't? I don't know about that. Jersey retirements, of course, Klay Thompson. NBA drafts. Sim through it. I didn't mean to do this. I'm sorry. Rookie signing. The 76ers got a 21-year-old 70 overall bust. Cool. Training camps. We're going to sim through everything again because I don't control anything. Otherwise, I'd say Ben Simmons, go on your ways. There are greener pastures out there for you. You don't need a 40-42 mediocre 76ers team, but it is what it is. We're here now. There's nothing we can do. Anyway, send everyone to free throws. Ben Simmons is now up to a 76 free throw, and of course, send him to untapped potential where he's going to become a 99 overall in this very season. I can see it now. Hopefully, the 76ers can do better than under 500. Jesus Christ. Power rankings, once again, they are third behind the Jazz and the Warriors. Darius Garland, Anthony Edwards. Don't know about that. And NBA 2, Eric Boner has his third as well. This is going to be the roster. Nickeil Alexander-Walker is playing the point. He's a shoot. What? Why? What is wrong with you, game? Well, Ben Simmons is now playing the... So it's going to be Nickeil Alexander-Walker playing the point. Makes no sense. Markelle Fultz. Should we just move him back to point guard? This game is dumb sometimes. All right. We're going to do a little intervention here so the game doesn't go full R. Rick Romero, who was a number 3 overall pick, has not panned out. He's only a 78 overall. Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. This is Cam Johnson. Not bad. 80 overall. Dougie McBuckets, Rodney Hood, Royce O'Neal. Team's fine, I guess. Just not very impressive. Anthony Edwards is MVP of the Warriors, putting up 24, 10, and 7. That's beautiful. Jonathan Mann, Rookie of the Year. Dante Torres, 6th Man of the Year. Defense player is Jonathan Isaac. Arif Izzet is most improved. Dwayne Casey is Coach of the Year. And David Powell is Executive of the Year. All NBA first team is Anthony Edwards, Devin Vassell. Really? Zion, Giannis, and Dylan Conley. Second team is Ben Simmons, our man, only a 98. Trae Young, Luka Doncic, Marvin Bagley, and Bam Adebayo. Third team is Kyrie, De'Aaron Fox, MPJ, AD, and DeAndre Ayton. All defensive first team is, of course, Ben Simmons, Deontay Murray, Jonathan Isaac, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Nerlens Noel. Second team is Anthony Edwards, Chris Dunn, Giannis, AD, and Mo Bamba. And once again, the 76ers didn't make the playoffs. They are the 12th seed. What is this? Eastern Conference, brutal. 34 and 48, really? This team has an 89 overall point guard, a 98 overall power forward point guard, and an 88 overall center. And we can't... Kyrie Irving and Jimmy Butler and Tobias Harris didn't make... Oh my God, what is with these simulations? I think player progression is on too high on these settings that I'm using. Normally I have my regression much higher and my progression much lower, but I'm using custom settings just so that we can make sure that the player contracts don't go completely fucking ass backwards. Anyway, Ben Simmons had probably a record year again. Go ahead and see player stats. 23 point, really, everything's down. Probably because he's not point guard anymore because this game is fucking stupid. Rebounds 7, assists 8, steals 2.3, 52% from the field, 42% from 3, and 75% from the free throw line. Just basically a down year all around, and nothing's going. Hopefully, they'll fucking trade. Can we trade Ben Simmons? Cam Hayward of the Utah Jazz is the NBA Finals MVP, putting up 22 and 12, beat out the Celtics. It's not even interesting when fucking Ben Simmons doesn't even make the damn playoffs. Russell Westbrook retiring, Kevin Durant, Wes Matthews, James Harden, a lot of Hall of Famers in here. James Harden, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, DeMarcus Cousins, John Wall in the Hall of Fame. I don't know about that. Jersey retirements, Russell Westbrook, John Wall, James Harden, Kemba Walker, Boogie Cousins, Kevin Durant. On to the draft. We always sim through it because I'm not in charge of this. Hopefully the 76ers get a decent player. 73 overall, 22-year-old. Nice. I'm getting ready to trade Ben Simmons. I'm getting ready to have some divine intervention. Put him on a team that may have any fucking chance of doing anything ever, period, end of story. Because this is just frustrating to see. Anyway, send Ben Simmons to untapped potential again. Maybe he can get up to a 99 this time. And free throw, of course. Ben Simmons is now up to a 77. Did they do anything to the roster? Anything at all? No. Just nothing. Couple bench pieces that suck. Okay, we're trading Ben Simmons. He's got to go somewhere. He's got 3 years left. This is like the James Harden deal. Take him off the untouchables. The 76ers can rebuild the process again. Ben Simmons needs to go somewhere. He needs to go somewhere nice. To the Clippers, the Spurs, the Kings, the Heat. How about the Heat? What do you guys look like? Because the Heat culture definitely could fit him in. And they definitely need a point guard. Screw it. We're sending Ben Simmons to the Clippers for Malik Beasley, 84 overall shooting guard, and Gordon Hayward's horrible contract. They're getting Rodney Hood, and the Philadelphia 76ers are getting a whole bunch of first-round picks. Ben Simmons needs to go somewhere, and he needs to go somewhere better. So hopefully this will pay off for them. See you at the end of the year. And Zion Williamson is MVP of the Cavs, putting up 33 and 14. Julian Monroe, Rookie of the Year. Alex Pokusevski, Sixth Man of the Year. Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year. Most improved is Homer Bryant. Eric Spoelstra, Coach of the Year. And Alexander Panel, Executive of the Year. All NBA first team is John Morant, Kobe White, Zion, Giannis, and Dylan Conley. Second team is Trae Young, Ben Simmons, Luka Doncic, Marvin Bagley, DeAndre Ayton. Third team is Anthony Edwards, Kyrie Irving, Aaron Nesmith, Jalen Smith, and Bam Adebayo. All defensive first team is Ben Simmons again. Deontay Murray, Jonathan Isaac, Jaren Jackson Jr., Mo Bamba. Second team is Anthony Edwards, Lonzo Ball, Giannis, Anthony Davis, and Cameron Hayward. Now you may notice the 76ers are basically the worst team in the NBA without Ben Simmons. They were 30th last in the NBA for the longest time. They picked up a little bit of a winning streak, went 29 and 53, where if you notice, the Clippers now are the 4 seed. With Chris Dunn, Devin Vassell. God, just start Ben Simmons at the fucking point guard position, will you? Please. But anyway, Devin Vassell and Ben Simmons are a lethal duo. So let's go ahead and just hop on over to them. No longer going to be part of this horrible 76ers squad. Going to LA, going to where the money is. And player stats. Led by Devin Vassell in scoring. Beautiful. Ben Simmons, lethal number 2 option at 22 points, 6 rebounds, and 9.8 assists. Incredible. If we could just get him to start at point guard over Chris Dunn, defensive stopper. 2.3 steals, 53% from the field, 42% from the 3, and 78% from the free throw line. Here they are taking on the Phoenix Suns. Deontay Murray, Devin Booker. Deontay Murray has been a thorn in Ben Simmons' side for his entire life. Kevin Love is still alive. Holy crap. Outlasted LeBron James in this roster. And Thomas Bryant. I feel like the Clippers are going to win. I just want to see what happens if we do this. They play Ben Simmons at the point. Fucking whatever. Here we go. Let's see if the LA Clippers version of Ben Simmons can actually win past the first round, let alone, I mean, they made the playoffs, so it's already better. And it looks like they're going to gentleman sweep the Phoenix Suns now to take on the 8-seeded Minnesota Timberwolves. Creative player, Buddy Hield, Kevin Knox, Jaren Jackson Jr. up to a 94. Cat, lethal power forward center combo here. But you know, this is the 2021 NBA. It's all about the guards. It's all about Devin Vassell. It's all about Ben Simmons. 3-0, 3-1, 4-1 swept going against the Houston Rockets, who win absolutely everything. So the first year of LA, this might be Ben Simmons' best chance to win a title. Let's see. 1-0. Didn't mean to simulate the round. 1-1. 2-1. 3-1. Gentlemen sweep. 3-2. 4-2. Taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. His biggest matchup yet. Tyrese Halliburton, who doesn't put up numbers at all. Right? Oh, he does, because this is a different version of Tyrese. Romeo Langford, Justice Winslow, no longer Kawhi Leonard because he's probably aged out. Yeah, 82 overall. How much money are you making, though? Woof. And, of course, Zion Williamson. First time Ben Simmons has been in the finals since, I believe, his rookie year. Can they win the chip? Tied 1-1 against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down 2-1. Need to come back big. Tied 2-2. Going to a big Game 5 in Los Angeles. And it looks like they're up big in the first. Went down. Back and forth game. Looks like the Cavaliers are going to steal Game 5 on the road unless they can mount a comeback in the fourth quarter. Down a little bit. Down 5, down 7, down 8. Doesn't look like it's going to come up close. It may, if anybody can make a shot. Oh, it's so close. Oh, back and forth, and they blew it. The Clippers blew it. They had a chance, and they blew it in the fourth quarter. Anyway, now going to Game 6, down 3-2. They need to win this game if they want to continue on to a Game 7. Hope to proceed. It looks like we're absolutely blowing out the Cavaliers. That's just the way it is. Going to a Game 7 back in Los Angeles. Zion versus Ben Simmons. Devin Vassell versus whoever the fuck. Tyrese Halliburton, I guess. I feel like Ben Simmons might be able to win a championship. All he needs to do is get the hell out of Philadelphia. But now it looks like they're blowing it. Look at this third quarter score, 38-25. Absolutely getting demolished. Going into the fourth quarter. Very close game, Game 7. I'd almost want to watch this. But I'm ready to hop in under 5 minutes if the Clippers take the lead. It looks like they're ready to blow it. They're getting whooped 127-125. Can't score again. It looks like the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to make the... Oh my God, it's tied up going into overtime. I'm in. Oh my God, I'm in. Whatever. 3 minutes left in overtime. Game 7. Ben Simmons versus Zion Williamson. No timeouts left for either team. So we got to put in the rosters that we want to win. We got to put in the rosters to succeed. Hello. Thank you. Hello. All right. We're going to get the starters in. Devin Vassell. It's basically going to be Devin Vassell and Ben Simmons versus everybody else. Let's see if we can school Tyrese Halliburton. Give the ball to Ben Simmons. Who is this? It kind of looks like, I don't know who it is. Some creative character, but let's just get the and one. Oh, Devin Vassell gets the offensive rebound, puts it back up. That's how it's done. I've completely forgot Ben Simmons can shoot the threes, so we need to see what he can do. Defense. Defense. And do the switch with Zion. All right. Anthony Simons is their point guard. That's why he can't guard us. Bro, Ben Simmons is so stupid fast. Oh, no, cool, because it's Zion, you know? What else? Why would I want to? Nah, it's Zion. Who gives a shit about realistics? It's Zion. Give him everything. Okay, tied up 146, 3 minutes left. And he misses. What? Zion can miss? You didn't tell me that. All right, Devin Vassell. I don't know what the hell you're trying to do here, but that was the worst transition I've ever seen. All right, kick it to him. Wide open three. Money. Money assisted by Ben Simmons. And here we are, up 3. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left. Anthony Simons, Frank Kaminsky. Yeah, okay. Oh my God, Romeo Langford gets his shit blocked. Kick it up to Ben Simmons. He's going to kick it back out. Not a wide open 3, but I'm going to take it anyway. Oh, he missed, but Ben Simmons is on the glass. Put it back. 5-point lead, 2.5 minutes left. Absolutely ruthless. Thank you, announcer. So Romeo Langford on, we're going to need a double. I'll take the fadeaway. I'll eat a Zion fadeaway all day, any day. And just go, okay, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Now a 7-point lead for Ben Simmons, the glitch himself. It looks like they might have a chance after all. Oh, Zion's way close in the paint. That's probably a foul. It's not. I'll take it. All right, come on. We got to win us a chip here. Burn out the clock a little bit. Run a pick and pop with Devin Vassell. I'm in on that. That's not what I wanted. Pick and pop with the shooting guard. Small. Here we go. Oh, just go around Zion and dunk it. Imagine if Ben Simmons could shoot. It doesn't even have to be this good. I gave him Damian Lillard rankings just to like kind of exaggerate. But he plays defense. He plays point guard. Anthony Simons just runs out of bounds like a fucking idiot. And literally, you could just ISO Ben Simmons at the half-court line and just let him run fucking whatever he wants. Ben Simmons is an absolute legend. Oh my God, they called it and one. Ooh, and Ben Simmons just clutched out Game 7 of the NBA Finals, winning his first ring the first year he goes away from the dreaded Philadelphia 76ers. Yeah, we're going to simcast the rest of this 10-point lead in overtime. No way they can blow this. No way they can blow it. Winning by 10, NBA Finals MVP better be Ben Simmons himself. And it is 26 and 11.7 assists per game. Ben Simmons finally wins an MVP, finally wins an NBA Finals MVP as well. I've said MVP twice. Steph Curry retiring, DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin, Paul George, Jimmy Buckets. Steph Curry going into the Hall of Fame along with Damian Lillard, Paul George, Jimmy Butler, Blake Griffin. I don't know about some of those, but you know, that's cool. Jersey retirements, Nikola Vucevic. Okay. Oh, he stayed on the Magic for 15 years in this simulation. All right. Going on to rookie signings. Let's see if the LA Clippers can supplement. Oh, they don't have a pick. Ben Simmons with enough talent around him to maybe go back-to-back, maybe start thinking about the three-peat. Ben Simmons is good enough. Devin Vassell is good enough. How about the rest of the squad? This simulation takes forever, man. Auto-generate, don't care. Let's go ahead and do what we always do. Free throws, of course. And untapped potential, Ben Simmons is only a 98. When is he ever going to be a 99? This game's a glitch. And here's going to be the roster for the LA Clippers now, defending NBA champions. Yeah, Chris Dunn is starting a fucking point guard again. Of course, why not? Whatever. Devin Vassell, Isaiah Roby. Okay. Ben Simmons is at the power forward position. Can we just move Ben Simmons to the small forward position and say screw it? Because nobody wants to play him at the point guard position. I don't know why. They just say, oh, well, point guard. Nah, he's a fucking... Let's play him at the sixth man. Because you're fucking dumb. We'll play him at the point forward. It's fine. And for the NBA Power Rankings, we are... Where are we? We're the Clippers. Where the fuck does NBA.com have us? 25th? Are you serious? Eric Boner has his 5th. All right, only listen to Eric Boner because the rest of the game is fucking broken. And Anthony Edwards is MVP. Frederick Johnson, Rookie of the Year. Sixth man is Miles Bridges. Defensive Player of the Year is Jaren Jackson Jr. Spencer Brown, Most Improved. Coach of the Year, Steve Kerr. Alexander Panel is something. All NBA First Team is Anthony Edwards, De'Aaron Fox, Zion, Jalen Smith, Dylan Conley. Second team is our man Ben Simmons, still a 98 overall. John Morant, Giannis, Luka Doncic, and DeAndre Ayton. Third team is Kobe White, Colin Sexton, Pat Willis, Marvin Bagley, and Karl Anthony Towns. All defensive first team is, of course, Ben Simmons, Anthony Edwards, Jaren Jackson Jr., Giannis, and Cam Hayward. Second team is Deontay Murray, Kyra Lewis Jr., Jonathan Isaac, Chuma Okeke, and Mo Bamba. The LA Clippers are the second seed in the Western Conference, which is much better than anything the 76ers have done ever. Third in the power rankings behind the Cleveland Cavaliers, of course, and the Golden State Warriors with the Darius Garland, Anthony Edwards combo. Cliff Thomas, Bol Bol, Lonzo Ball. How do they have so much money? Interesting. Here we are taking on the 7 seed, and Ben Simmons probably had a pretty good year. 26 points, 6.5 rebounds, 8.2 assists, 2.3 steals, 53% from the field, 43% from 3, and 73% from the free throw line. But Devin Vassell, have a year, big fella. 31.7 rebounds. Wow. So here we are taking on Minnesota. Kyrie Lewis Jr., Will Barkley, Siko Doumbouya, Jaren Jackson Jr., Karl Anthony Towns. We've already seen them. Let's see how they go into the second round, and they beat us. All right, cool. NBA 2K simulation, you love it. And the Warriors win. Anthony Edwards is NBA Finals MVP as well as regular season MVP. Gordon Hayward, Kawhi Leonard, Kemba Walker all retiring. Victor Oladipo. Hall of Fame inductees is Kawhi, Bradley Beal, and Kemba Walker. I don't know about that. And CJ McCollum is getting his jersey retired as well. On to the NBA draft. We're just going to skip right over this. And look at the rookie signing where, Jesus, both these players are trash. Get out of here. So we'll just simulate right onto training camps. This is going to take forever because the LA Clippers need to fill the roster out with scrubs that are eventually going to ruin this team and make Ben Simmons retire as a person who's only won one NBA Finals ever. Very disappointing. It is what it is. And here we go once again. It's free throws. And untapped potential for our man Ben Simmons down to a 97, finally hitting that age of regression. Don't like to see that. He's got only a few years left on under his feet. 97 overall. What is his potential? It is 99. He just can't reach it. I don't know why. So this is going to be the roster. Ben Simmons is finally playing the point guard position. Jesus fucking Christ. Devin Vassell, Michael Porter Jr. Really? Only hit an 83. And the rest of the roster kind of booty if you ask me. But, you know, when you have Ben Simmons and Devin Vassell, that's all you need. They won a championship last time. And as for NBA Power Rankings, they are first for Eric Boner. Well, if you got first round power ranking projections, then we ought to win the championship. Anthony Edwards now in the Lakers is MVP, putting up 36, 10, and 6. Holy crap. Lou Gilbert, Rookie of the Year. Sixth man is JP Ingram. Defense Player of the Year is Jaren Jackson Jr. Chris Dupin is most improved. Luke Walton, Coach of the Year. Brandon Harrison. Executive All-NBA First Team is Anthony Edwards, John Morant, Zion, Luka, and Karl Anthony Towns. Second team is Darius Garland, Colin Sexton, Giannis, Gregory, Frazier, and Dylan Conley. Third team is Ben Simmons. Okay. Kobe White, Jalen Smith, Marvin Bagley, and Glenn Hunter. All defensive first team is, of course, Ben Simmons, who I believe has been on it every single year and signed a massive extension. Wow. Anthony Edwards, Jaren Jackson Jr., Jonathan Isaac, and Mo Bamba. Second team is Deontay Murray, Lonzo Ball, Giannis, Isaac Okoro, and Cam Hayward. The Clippers are the third seed, not what you like to see. Behind the Blazers, Jamal Murray, a couple creative characters, Mo Bamba, PJ Washington, and the Lakers, who have Anthony Edwards and really not a lot else, Mitchell Robinson. I feel like this Clippers team is good enough to win the chip this year. Ben Simmons had another kind of a down year, 21 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 52% from the field, 39% from three, and 76% for the free throw line. But this is the age of regression for him. So he's starting to go down. He's going to be hitting, how old is he? 31 years. So he's got probably 5 years left in him before he retires. Deontay Murray, Devin Booker. Yeah, this is the same Suns team as last time. Let's see how they do. 3-1, 4-1 gentleman sweep taking on the Portland Trailblazers. We looked at them. Jamal Murray, PJ Washington, not really anybody else. I believe the Clippers can win, but will they? And they do in 6, taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Sans Anthony Edwards. They have Luka though, and Jackson Hayes. Carl, stop playing 2 centers. Fucking hell. And I predict a loss. Yep, lost in 7. And the Cavaliers with Zion Williamson win because Zion Williamson is Zion Williamson. Player retirements: Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, Chris Middleton, Terry Rozier. All right, Hall of Fame: Joel Embiid, Kevin Love. Is Kevin Love a Hall of Famer? I don't know. Andre Drummond getting his jersey retired. On to the NBA draft. Just gonna simulate to the end of it. I didn't see a single pick for us. That's sad. And we'll see what the Clippers do to try to surround Ben Simmons with talent. It'd be nice to see us actually in control of any team that Ben Simmons was on and put some real players around it, but it's not like that's ever going to happen. This is NBA 2K, where your star players get screwed and the mediocre teams do the best. Anyways, untapped potential, Ben Simmons, now 32 years old, 97 overall still, but you can see he's starting to regress. He's starting to get a little long in the tooth. Devin Vassell down to an 87. Whole team is 80s. I mean, if Ben Simmons can carry the squad, this would be it, but I don't think he can do it anymore. I think we're starting to see the end of Ben. Still first and second respectively in the power rankings. Anthony Edwards, again, MVP, 39.5 and 6. Joseph Levin's Rookie of the Year. Sixth man is Frederick Dawson. Defense Player of the Year is Mo Bamba. Todd Chambers, Most Improved. Coach of the Year, Luke Walton. Executive, Justin Taylor. All-NBA First Team is Anthony Edwards, Trae Young, Zion, Pat Willis, and Karl Anthony Towns. Second team is Kobe White, John Moran, Luka Doncic, Jalen Smith, Bam Adebayo. Third team, Colin Sexton, Lonnie Johnston, Marvin Bagley, Giannis, and Glenn Hunter. So Ben Simmons didn't make any of the teams. All defensive first is Ben Simmons, Anthony Edwards, Jaren Jackson, Giannis, and Mo Bamba. Second team is Deontay Murray, Lonzo Ball, Jonathan Isaac, Isaac Okoro, and Cameron Hayward. You'll notice the Clippers did not make the playoffs this year. Brutal. Ben Simmons, third best scorer on the team now. Not what you want to see. 21 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 1.8 steals. Like I said, starting to regress. 55% from the field, 46% from three. Holy crap. 75% for the free throw line. Where does he rank as far as league leaders in three-point percentage, though? Because that is, wow. He's fourth in the league now from three. Who would have thunk? But with that, we were a middling team, and in the stacked West, the Clippers didn't even make the playoffs this year. Brutal. Not what you want to see from his career. Definitely not in the GOAT conversation. Derrick Rose retiring, Monty Morris, Tom Satoransky, kind of a weak. Oh, Anthony Davis did too. Jersey retirement, Zach LaVine and Anthony Davis. NBA drafts, I'm sure the Clippers have a very good pick this time. And they pick a 74 overall 20-year-old at the 10th overall selection. Okay. So we'll see what Ben Simmons overall has dropped to now. Probably not ideal. Not what you want to see from your legendary point guard, but this happens to everybody. Father Time is undefeated for a reason. On new training camps, Ben Simmons is now down to a 96. Brutal. Well, of course, send everybody to free throw because that's what we do here. And let's send perimeter shooting, I guess. Ben Simmons is already at 99s. All right. I didn't know that. Well, Ben Simmons, grandpa himself, he is 33 years old, down to a 96 overall, and the rest of the team is literally ass because they can't sign anybody because of Ben Simmons' fucking massive contract. Well, all right. They're still really high in the power rankings for some reason. Second for NBA.com and fourth for Eric Boner, but I expect the team to miss the playoffs. Anthony Edwards, MVP again, and by the way, his career is taken off. 38 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Alton Caldwell, rookie. Sixth man is Bryant Wood. Defensive player, Mo Bamba. Most improved is Kirk Carter. Tyronn Lue, Coach of the Year, 71 and 11. Holy crap. And Justin Taylor is Executive of the Year. All NBA first team is Anthony Edwards, Colin Sexton, Zion, Jalen Smith, Glenn Hunter. Second team is Kobe White, Lonnie Johnston, Luka, Marvin Bagley, Bol Bol. Third team is Tyrese Halliburton, Trae Young, Pat Willis, Aaron Nesmith, Karl Anthony Towns. Again, no Ben Simmons. Defensive first team is Ben Simmons, Anthony Edwards, Jonathan Isaac, Jaren Jackson Jr., Mo Bamba. And second team is Deontay Murray, Kyle Lewis Jr., Igor Gazpurov, Giannis, and Cam Hayward. As predicted, the Clippers did not make the playoffs. They ended up with the 15th in the power rankings, 40 and 42. Again, exactly what we've seen in the fucking 76ers rebuild. But he was the highest scoring, most rebounding, highest assisting, most steals, basically trying to do everything for this team, and they suck. 53 from the field, 43 from three, and 82% free throw shooter. So that's good to see, but everything else sucks about this team. They won the one chip, and they just went away. Cleveland Cavaliers win again. Zion is yet again an NBA Finals MVP. Clint Capella, Nerlens Noel, Jabari Parker, a lot of retirees. Nikola Jokic, Bradley Beal, and Devin Booker. Didn't Bradley Beal retire already? I don't know. Jersey retirements goes to Devin Booker only. And on to the NBA draft. Where do the Clippers pick? Who are they going to pick up? Anybody good? Anybody worthwhile? Nobody. Cool. Well, this might be the end of Ben Simmons' relevancy. He's just going to be really good on teams that don't make the playoffs, and he's going to be remembered as a player who did something once when he got traded away and then sucked. I don't know. Let's send everybody to free throws. And I don't know, fucking conditioning. Sure, let's do that for Ben Simmons. So overall wise, Ben Simmons is now down to a 96 overall, 34 years old. Not much more on him. They brought in Denny Avdija and nobody else. Once again, probably not going to do anything with their damn lives. Power rankings, the Clippers are 5th. And Eric Boner has a 6th. You guys never learned that the Clippers never make the playoffs, do you? And Zion Williamson put up 40 points and 16 rebounds to win MVP. Holy crap. Creative player. Defensive player of the year is our man Ben Simmons again. Kirk Carter, creative player. Billy Donovan, coach of the year. And Anthony Edwards, executive of the year. All NBA first team is creative player, and Ben Simmons made it back to first team. Zion, Jalen Smith, and Bam Adebayo. Second team is Kobe White, John Morant, Luka Doncic, Pat Willis, and Dexter Henderson. Third team is Anthony Edwards, Darius Garland, Igor Guzbarov, Marvin Bagley, and Deion Rodman. All defensive first team, of course, Ben Simmons, Anthony Edwards, Igor Guzbarov, Jaren Jackson Jr., Mo Bamba. Second team is Deontay Murray, Kyrie Lewis Jr., Jonathan Isaac, Isaac Okoro, and Tony McDaniels. Again, the Clippers didn't make the playoffs. What do I tell you? But Ben Simmons had a career year. At the age of 34, 26 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, 53% of the field, 43% from 3, 83% from the free throw line. What a year to have on you, although nobody else came along with you. Not even Denny Avdia, Mr. Israel himself. What you gonna do? Clippers stink. Ben Simmons is just toiling his life away here. Is he gonna retire? Is it time for Ben Simmons to hang up the cleats and say, I'm good? Giannis retiring, Andrew Wiggins, Trey Burke. Giannis definitely Hall of Fame. Who else? D'Angelo Russell? Kristaps Porzingis? No. Just no. Retirements go to Jamal Murray, Karis LeVert, KP, D'Angelo Russell. NBA draft. Once again, the Clippers suck. I believe they shipped off every pick, though, to take in what's-his-face. And they get a 68 overall Euro stash and a 75 overall 22-year-old. Brutal. They shipped off basically every pick to get Ben Simmons. I did the every other year thing because that's how they do in the NBA. So it's a little realistic. It's kind of like what the Lakers did with Anthony Davis if you really think about it. On to conditioning. I guess we'll just send Ben Simmons to that. And free throw, we'll send everybody. Going on to the next season, the Clippers are probably booty and high in the power rankings. Again, Ben Simmons is still a 96. Love to see that. Who's our shooting guard? Clay Landry. Devin Vassell down to a 78. Brutal. When we came here, he was a 90. Power rankings, Clippers are second, of course. And third for Eric Boner. You guys just never learn. Zion once again MVP, put up 40 and 17. Rasheed Stevenson, Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year is Garrett Goodrich. Ben Simmons, once again Defensive Player of the Year. Dante Thomas, Most Improved. Lloyd Pierce, Coach of the Year. And Dylan Shaw, Executive of the Year. All NBA first team is Anthony Edwards, Darius Garland, Zion, Jalen Smith, Deion Rodman. Second team is Ben Simmons, 94 overall. Jackie Humphries, Pat Willis, CJ Jones, Glenn Hunter. All NBA third team is John Morant, Kobe White, Marvin Bagley, Frank Blair, and Bol Bol. All defensive first team, of course, Ben Simmons, Kyrie Lewis Jr., Igor Guzbarov, CJ Jones, Thomas Roy. Second team is Anthony Edwards, Deontay Murray, Jaren Jackson Jr., Isaac Okoro, and Mo Bamba. Like I said, Clippers never make the playoffs anymore. We just watched Ben Simmons' life toil away. 24, 6, and 7. 2 steals, 52% from the field, 44% from 3, 83% from the free throw line, and just in the home stretch of his career, living off of his previous successes. He's a one-time MVP, one-time NBA champion, 18 times All-Star, 4-time first-team All-NBA, 7-time second-team All-NBA, 3 times third All-NBA. Don't even get me started on Defensive Player of the Year or All Defensive NBA, whatever that is. I think he's won it every single year of his career. And the NBA Finals goes to an 83 overall New Orleans Pelicans player. That's how you know 2K's dumb. Anybody interesting here? Doesn't look like this is a good retirement screen. Yusuf Nurkic is going to the Hall of Fame. I don't know about that. On to the NBA drafts. Nobody cares. The Clippers suck. Don't have a top 5 pick, and they get a 76 overall. Not bad, actually. Jimmy Page looks to be all right. But like I said, this is the end of Ben Simmons. And the Clippers can't seem to put a single player around him that is competent. Over an 85. So we're just wasting away the twilight of Benjamin Simmons' career. Ben Simmons, by the way, down to a 93. Brutal. We're going to keep him as much as we can. Make sure that he stays as long as he can. But like I said, Father Time is undefeated. This is going to be the team. Ben Simmons, some guy. Denny Avdia, some guy. Daniel Gafford. Off the bench is Goga. And yeah, just not a good team. On to power rankings, we are second and third. Bruh, do they just like not care anymore? I don't know what to do with them. And created players MVP put up 34, 3, and 5. Clifton Anthony, Rookie of the Year. Donnie Callaway, Sixth Man of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year is some guy. Phil Hendricks, Most Improved, and Coach of the Year is Mike Stafford. Anthony Adams is bald. All NBA First Team is Jackie Humphries, Kirk Carter, Zion, Franklin Blair, and Dion Rodman. Second Team is Killian Hayes, Darius Garland, Pat Willis, Alton Caldwell, and Dexter Henderson. Third Team is Ben Simmons, still here, 93 overall. Percy Underwood, Dale Hudson, Jalen Smith, Rasheed Stevenson. Of course, all defensive first team is Ben Simmons, Kirk Carter, Igor Gus, split up, CJ Jones, and Thomas Roy. Second team is RJ Hampton, Kyrie Lewis Jr., Robin Jones, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Tony McDaniels. The Clippers just missed out on the playoffs, being the 9 seed. But what you going to do, Ben Simmons, 22, 5.7, 6.6, 1.9 steals, 52% for the field, 43% from 3, 79% from the free throw line. Again, nothing to do but just watch Ben Simmons finish out his career, earning mega money and not doing a single damn thing. Donovan Mitchell retires, Brandon Ingram, Jason Tatum. Hall of Fame inductees, holy crap, Kat, DeAndre Ayton, Jason Tatum, Brandon Ingram, Donovan Mitchell. That's a huge class. Whole bunch of jerseys retired, including Markelle Fultz. And once again, in the draft are the useless, mindless Los Angeles Clippers who don't have anything. Pick up a 72 overall, 21-year-old. They almost made the playoffs, so I guess you want to fucking rest your laurels on that. Go ahead, but there's just nothing to do with this team. There's just nothing to do about Ben Simmons. He's screwed. He's 37 years old. He's 91 overall now. Still the best player on the team. He's LeBron Jamesing if they never traded for Anthony Davis, is what it feels like. Like, look at this team. Alan Smolovich and Goga are like his best running mates. Just brutal to see. And let me guess, they have him really high in the power rankings. Oh yeah, no, totally. He's third and fourth. Super, totally agree. The Clippers are the best team in the league. They're definitely not going to miss the playoffs with a sub 500 record again. And Dion Rodman is MVP 23, 12, and 4. I feel like Ben Simmons had a better year, huh? 23, 5. No, he didn't. Hal Richardson, Rookie of the Year. Everett Early, Sixth Man of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year is Igor Gus. Edmund McNeil, Most Improved. Coach of the Year, Lloyd Pierce. Executive, Kyle Harper. All NBA First Team is Kirk Carter, Jackie Humphries, Terry House, Zion, Dion Rodman. Second Team is Julian Monroe, Ben Simmons. Hey, only an 89 overall. Jalen Smith, Alton Caldwell, Dexter Henderson. Third Team is Jared Griffin, Jeffrey Carney, Mitch Fuller, Dale Hudson, and Rasheed Stevenson. All Defense First Team is not Ben Simmons. Kirk Carter, RJ Hampton, Igor Casparo, CJ Jones, Thomas Roy. Second Team is Gerald Ball, Ben Simmons, Robin Jones, Isaac Okoro, and Tony McDaniels. But if you notice, the Clippers actually made the playoffs, taking on Killian Hayes and a whole bunch of random characters. All right, Ben Simmons, I see you. Are you going to make it past the first round? You're not. You're just going to get 4 games swept. Well, anyway, Ben Simmons this year had probably another generic stat line, 24 points per game, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 1.6 steals, 49% from the field, 43% from 3, 77% from the free throw line, and he's down to an 89. I think he may have 2 years left in him, if I'm being 100, and I'd like to see him retire, honestly. De'Aaron Fox retiring, Dennis Smith Jr., Deontay Murray, Aaron Gordon, Bol, Dylan Conley, De'Aaron Fox, and Deontay Murray are all going into the Hall of Fames. Well, let's see what happens to Ben Simmons. His overall is probably going to be nothing, as the Clippers refuse to get him any fucking help whatsoever. Love to see it. We're in the year 2039 now. Auto-generate, go to the draft class, free throws, of course, and conditioning just to see how long we can keep Ben Simmons alive. He's on fucking life support. 89 overall still, but oof. How old is this man's? He is 38 years old, and he's still the best player on this team. Boy, given the LeBron James experience, huh? What do the power rankings have him at? Third? Yeah, of course. And third. Okay, game. And in 2040, Jeffrey Carney's MVP put up 26, 3, and 6. Alton Riley, Rookie of the Year. Alex Pokusevski still playing. Wow. Sixth man of the year, 8 points, 9 rebounds. Thomas Roy, defensive player of the year. Ruben Mills, most improved. Otis Newman, coach of the year, the 71-11 somebodies. Kyle Harper of the 70-12 somebodies. All NBA first team is Jeffrey Carney, Kurt Carter, Terry House, Jalen Smith, Deion Rodman. Second team is Percy Underwoods, Jackie Humphries, Alton Caldwell, Mitch Fuller, Dexter Henderson. Third team is Jared Griffin, Brevin Bishop, Will Bledsoe, Franklin Blair, and Rasheed Stevenson. All defensive first team is Kurt Carter and Ben Simmons, down to an 87, and he is tired. Igor Kasparov, CJ Jones, and Thomas Roy. Second team is Gerald Ball, Percy Underwood, Will Bledsoe, Alex Pokushevsky, and Tony McDaniels. Who would have thought that Alex Pokushevsky would be the other guy with Ben Simmons still playing? For the stats, Ben Simmons is now under 20 points per game with Clay Landry picking up the slack. He's still averaging 5 rebounds and 6 assists and 1.8 steals on 48%, 40%, and 78% shooting. Not bad, but he's clearly on his last legs. Here they are, though, in the playoffs. Bet you never thought the Clippers would make the playoffs again, did ya? Well, they get gentlemen swept. There's just no interesting things happening anymore. Player retirements, Bam Adebayo. Ben Simmons does retire. He is finally out of the league. He said, you know what? I can't do this anymore. After 20 years and 1 NBA championship, I am leaving. Definitely going into the Hall of Fame. Well deserved. He played 1,800 games. Same as Bam Adebayo. 22 points per game average, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, and 0.5 blocks. Definitely getting his jersey retired with the 76ers and the Clippers. He played 13 years for the Sixers and 10 years for the Clippers. Plus or minus, however, the NBA seasons work with the overlap. So let's see where he is in league history. Let's look at some records. Total points, I don't believe he's 7th, 41,698 points. First is Karl Anthony Towns. Really? Where did our man Kareem fall? He's 13th now because of NBA 2K. Apparently Russ, Steph Curry, Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, Trae Young, Ben Simmons, Kevin Durant, Jaylen Brown, Zion Williamson, James Harden, and LeBron James, and Karl Anthony Towns beat him. Okay, game. Field goals made. He is 7th at 15,000. 3-pointers made. This will be interesting if he's there. He's 9th. Again, all modern. Kevin Porter Jr. is here. Come on now. Who's the first real player? Just nobody. Just fuck the records. Fuck. Evan Fournier is here. There's nobody who's, oh my God. Whatever. Free throws made. How did he do in free throws? James Harden is, of course, first over Karl Malone. What do you expect? Moses Malone is here. I guess he didn't do very good in free throws made, even though he had a decent free throw rating. That's fine. 43rd. How did he do in rebounds? Probably not very high. He always averaged about 6 or 7, but he did have a very long career. LeBron, Shaq, KP. There he is, 51st at 12,283. Okay. Assists, second. He did not beat out John Stockton. He missed by about 1,000. Brutal. Blocks, probably nowhere, but steals, he was the #1 steals leader. So Ben Simmons could rest his hat on being the best stealer in the NBA. Minutes, he was second to LeBron. Turnovers, he was first. I mean, Points per game, not very high. Field goal percentages, not very high. 3-point percentages, how did he finish here? I feel like, if you take out his first few years, it had to be pretty spanking good, right? It's in the 40s. He was always in the high 30s, low 40s, and then he had some great years. And unless I missed him, I don't see him here at all. Dylan Brooks, Bobby Simmons. Yeah, I must have missed him, or he just didn't qualify. #1 was Lou King. Free throw percentages, not good. Rebounds per game, no. Assists per game, maybe he's here. He had a longevity career, definitely, but I don't think he had a highly efficient career. Oh, come on. He had to be in the 6s. Come on. Am I blind? Do I keep missing him? What the fuck? He's not over 5? Spencer Dinwiddie's here. DeLon Wright is here. Come on, he's the assist leader. Magic, Jason Kidd, Cliff Paul, Russ is here. Where is he? Huh. I don't know then. Maybe he didn't qualify. Steals per game? Dude, he's the #1 steals leader. Is he not in the top 50? I'm confused. He averaged 2 for his whole last career. Maybe it just doesn't show up. Whatever. Minutes per game? Probably not. Games played? He's definitely up here. 3rd. Fouls? 1st. 40-point games? Holy crap. Zion had 3. Well, he did average 40 points a game for 2 seasons. Is Ben Simmons here at all? Ben Simmons with the shot? He's definitely not. 70. Did he have 1? How did Ben Simmons do? He scored 51 40-point games. How about 50-point games? I'm going to guess 0. I'm going to guess Benjamin Simmons with all his glory didn't score 50 points ever. Where are you, Ben? Put up a good amount of 40s there. He scored 3. All right. Triple doubles, probably a ton. Not as many as Russ, of course. 113, 5th overall. And back to total points. Season, I don't really care about seasons. I like long-term total accolades. NBA history. What else can I find regarding him? Season awards. He won the 1 MVP. How do I... Let's look at... Come on, come on. So he was the 1-time MVP in 2024. He did win that 1 championship with the Clippers, and I believe he won NBA Finals MVP in 2031. He made 21 All-Star games, only missing in the 2021 season. Don't ask me how. He was the first team All-NBA 4 times, second team All-NBA 8 times, third team All-NBA 4 times, and I believe he was on the All-Defensive First Team probably every single year of the simulation. So this is the career of Benjamin Simmons if he could shoot a 3. Hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next video.